thought so. Want to talk, eh?
There you are again. Have you got the box?
Here you go, 1 money box.
Thank you.
Open it up.
Shit, I can't do it.
Don't tell me you haven't got the key.
I've got it. Murderer's got it.
Murderer? Why murderer of all people?
Well, when the mine collapsed on us, the foreman had just come from his lunch at the Maiden, and he left the bleeding key there in his coat. So murderer wound up with the key and she just hung on to it. He was gonna pay us, but he left the key in the cleaved Maiden. Before he could go back there, the mine caved in. So the key stayed in Murderer's tavern.
And you think she'll hand it over just like that?
Just like that? No. But if you offered to exchange it for the wooden leg, I think she would.
You again. What do you want?
I found a wooden leg. I've heard people say that it belongs to you.
A wooden leg? Belgor's leg? I thought it were lost. Give it here.
How about a reward for finding it?
What do you want?
I want the key that the mine foreman left here on the day of the collapse. He left it in his coat, which he forgot. Give me the key and I'll give you the leg.
What you need the key for?
You don't need to know.
All right. Then wait a minute. Here, take the bloody key and give me that leg.
Why did I leave Mirtana again? All right, the war.
There you are again. Have you got the key?
I've got the key. Open the box.
Let's see first if it's the right one. Yep, that's the one. Here, your share as promised. Now then, no boats for us!
Then you can help me get across the bridge. What's your plan?
Us fishermen have come up with a secret phrase, just in case Murderer does decide to give in and hand over the missing gold. The phrase is, we're fishing again. Go to Hugh Lad. He's at the gates to the Brigands' camp. Tell him the phrase and ask him to open a gate for you. He'll do that, then you can take D'Artan and his men by surprise.
Oi! Who can't come through here?
Listen, Lorne sent me. I'm supposed to tell you something.
What?
We're fishing again.
We're fishing again.
I helped Lorne find the money to replace your boats. You don't need Murderer's gold or D'Artan's help either.
Well then, now I don't need to keep letting D'Artan tell me what to do. Now, how can I thank you for this?
Just open the gate for me. I've got a bone to pick with D'Artan and his men.
Don't do that, my friend. Just a moment. Hey! Open the gate! Lorne wants to get in!
That's not Lorne! D'Artan!
Are you one of Dartan's men?
No, I've just put an end to Dartan.
So I can finally cross the bridge. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I only did what was necessary to finally reach Silver Lake.
Silver Lake? I fear you might have a problem, my friend.
What do you mean, problem?
Well, if you want to get to Silver Lake from here, you'll need to go through the Valley of Blood. But the Baron of Stuart has blocked any access to the valley because of the battle raging there. Nobody gets through without a permit.
Then I guess I'll need a permit. Who can I get one from?
You'll need to talk to the Baron directly. As far as I know, he's the only one who can give you a permit.
Where do I find the Baron?
In his citadel in the heart of Stuart. That's the town out there on the rock in the sea. Can I be of service?
I am impressed.
What do you want? I heard the bridge was free again.
Yes, it is.
How did you manage that?
Lorne and Hulard helped me.
Lorne and Hulard?
Yes. You should think about ending your argument with the fishermen. They're not that bad, you know.
We'll see.
Do I look like a fighter?
How are you, my friend?
Welcome to my farm. I see you're unharmed.
Why shouldn't I be unharmed?
Well, because of the field raiders that chew up my fields. My farm workers don't even dare to leave the building, those cowards. Can you help me?
Field raiders are no problem for me.
Thank you, stranger. Thank you so much. Have you already chased the field raiders away from my fields?
They're history.
Thank you, stranger. You've honestly earned your reward. I can't wait to chase my lazy farm workers back onto the field.
Well, any other problems?
Barren soil, bad weather, lazy workers. The usual.
You're not interested in the war, huh?
Here war, there war. What's a simple man like myself supposed to do? All I want to do is get a return on my harvest. I don't care who buys it.
Aren't you afraid of Robar?
Robar? That nutcase king? I'm more afraid of the next hailstorm. They're all just stories. Well, well, what do we have? Stop! I don't know you. Where are you from and what are you doing here?
I'm from Fesher and need the Baron's permission to travel to Silver Lake.
You'll be waiting a long time then.
Why?
The Baron ain't got no time for little things like that. His brother Herton and his sister Leuven have betrayed Stuart to the doomed king of Matana.
Tiroba? Is the city in danger?
If we can't get the shackles on the traitors soon, it will be. Us Stuart lot will never kneel before the Matanians. Death or honor!
That's good to hear. The doomed king has my home on his conscience. Listen, can I give it a try with the Baron anyway? Maybe I can help.
All right then, into the city with you, stranger. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
One more thing. Where can I find the Cliff Tavern?
Through the gate and to the left, stranger.
How do I get to the Baron?
Just keep going up the steps, stranger. Keep going till you see Gorn, the guard captain.
Are there any merchants here in town?
Oh yeah, a lot. Most of them have their shops in the big square right behind the gate. But I can't list all their names. Just look for the signs on the houses to get your bearings.
Ah, the hero from the bridge! Welcome to the Cliff Tavern, stranger.
Diego said you'd know where I could find him.
Diego? Yes, he was here, but I haven't seen him for quite a while. He even left a bill unpaid, and that's not like him at all.
Diego is disappeared?
From one day to the next. Perhaps it's something to do with the argument.
Argument? Who was Diego arguing with?
Diego was arguing with the Baron's counselor. I think it had something to do with taxes.
Where can I find Mermond?
Well, at the Baron's, of course.
Where can I find the Baron?
In his citadel in the middle of the city.